Hey YouTube, what's going on? Son of Sanguinius here, and today we're going to be continuing our Blood Angels Tactics videos with a look at the Baal Predator. Alright, so the Baal Predator comes in at 115 points. It is Ballistic Skill 4, Front Armor 13, Side Armor 11, and Rear Armor 10, and it has 3 hull points. For War Gear, it has a twin-linked assault cannon, overcharged engines, for those of you that don't know, that makes it a fast vehicle, searchlight, and smoke launchers. For options, it may replace its twin-linked assault cannon with a flamestorm cannon for free. It may take 2 side sponsons that are both armed with one of the following: heavy bolters for 20 points or heavy flamers for 20 points. And finally, it may take items from the Blood Angels vehicle equipment list. Alright, so the Baal Predator, honestly, not too much to say. It is a very focused, specific kind of unit. And that is, it is pretty much the ultimate, as far as I'm concerned, in, infantry support. Whether you build it out as a Dakka pred or a Flamer pred, really the only thing that I can think of is maybe, as far as things that can, sort of stand up to it, as far as, other tanks go. I think it beats out a normal Predator as far as infantry support is concerned. The only other one that may be able to sort of challenge it would be the Land Raider Crusader and the Land Raider Redeemer, respectively. I think those can dish out some serious firepower, and unlike the Baal Predator, they have the power of the machine spirit, which means you can fire out at 2 things instead of just 1. But anyway. Obviously, like I said before, this is a very specific unit with a very specific battlefield role, and that is to basically wipe your opponent's infantry off the face of the planet that you happen to be on. So obviously, the twin-linked assault cannon, great. Heavy bolters are also great. If I would say, if you're gonna go for the Baal Predator, I would not hesitate to sort of deck it out as much as I can, just to get sort of the most out of the vehicle. So for mine, I have the twin-linked assault cannon with the heavy bolters, with a storm bolter, the whole 9 yards. So, excuse me. Obviously, you can go for the Storm Bolter, which I have done, to get a little bit, more extra Dakka in on there as far as the Blood Angels vehicle equipment goes. Also, the Dozer Blade will be really nice because this will be a fast vehicle, so you're going to want to be moving 12 inches up, firing your assault cannon, firing your heavy bolter, and then maybe snap shooting, the Storm Bolter if you, if you still have a target left alive at that point. So the Dozer Blade, can certainly help you get through those pesky shrubs that your opponent has strategically placed across the board to, jam up your tracks and immobilize your vehicles there. Also, the Hunter Killer Missile, for a little bit of extra, anti-armor. I've mentioned this before in some of my previous videos, how as we Blood Angels players like to do, we tend to focus on very infantry-heavy builds. This leads to a lack of fire support, and specifically a lack of anti-armor. Sure, we do have Inferno pistols, but that requires us to get into charging range, anyway. Really, some, nice ranged anti-armor firepower is what I find to be most lacking in a lot of Blood Angels lists. So the Hunter Killer Missile can certainly be a great way to get some more of that firepower into your list. Now it is 10 points for one shot. It's kind of the same debate with combi weapons as far as is it worth it or not. And truth be told, it may not be, but it has infinite range, and it's just a little bit more extra firepower that you can throw on there. Extra armor, so you don't get stunned. This is a fast tank. You want to keep moving fast. That's why you play, the red, Go Fast Marines. The orcs were right. The red ones do go faster, but not if we get a crew stun result on the vehicle damage table. So extra armor, especially with the Baal Predator specifically, because you really do want to, keep up the momentum, keep moving up the table, keep laying down that fire on your opponent's side of the field. So extra armor, definitely a good choice there. And really, all I got left to say is, it's a fast-moving, hard-hitting, Dakka or Flamer pred, and it's awesome. The only thing that I would, say is just be wary of your opponent's anti-vehicle stuff, because as soon as you, deck out this thing with, every weapon available, your opponent is not going to waste any time trying to take it out. So, as with most things in 40K, just be, a little bit strategic about how you apply it on the tabletop. So, anyway, that's all I got for this video. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.